Again, for those who may not know, moments ago, Nas responds to Kendrick Lamar mentioning him on his latest album, GMX. That's right, y'all. Now, again, for those who may not know, yesterday, Kendrick Lamar shocked fans when releasing his latest album. And of course, Kendrick made sure to name drop several MCs. So, on one track titled Whacked Out Murals, Kendrick shouted out Nas for congratulating him on the Super Bowl halftime show performance. And in one verse, Kendrick actually says, I won the Super Bowl and Nas is the only one to congratulate me. All these blanks agitated. I'm just glad it's on their faces. Quite frankly, plenty artists, but they outdated. Old blank flows trying to convince me that they're your favorite. All right, now, moments ago, Nas responded to Kendrick name dropping him on this record saying, I'm always inspired by my brother Kendrick Lamar, keeping the essence of this shit alive and at the forefront. Salute King, all right?
What up, people? Good morning. Good morning. This is Anthony L. Kelly. How y'all doing out there in cyberspace, wherever you're at right now? Yeah, so I made a video about this earlier and the video crashed. So I got to make it over again. So I'm going to go to another part of this video where Lil Wayne is saying a few things. And I'm actually glad the video crashed because I didn't have this portion that I'm showing you now. Look, when it comes to Nas and humility, you can't get more humble than Nas. And I'm talking to all the young cats right now, all the young cats. If you are 35 and younger, you may not realize how ingrained Nas is within the culture of hip hop. You can find pictures of him and Tupac. You can find pictures of him and Biggie. You can see him at different parties with different MCs. Nas has been around since like 92, but longer than that. But he officially came out in 94. That's 30 years. His album Illmatic is being taught right now. I think it's in Harvard or Yale or one of these Ivy League schools, maybe multiple Ivy League schools. I think he just finished a tour in London where he's doing Illmatic with a orchestra, performing, with string instruments, the brass instruments, what do you call it? The orchestra, yeah. Anyway, so Nas, for Kendrick to shout out Nas on this album and say that he was the only one that congratulated him, me as an avid Nas fan, I believe that 100%. I believe that there was nobody else. Now, I'm going to play a little bit more of this first of all, but I'm getting this from Forgotten King. So let me play a little bit more of this, and then I'm going to go to a different video. Y'all hold tight.
Right now, of course, everyone is talking about Lil Wayne, who was also mentioned on this record as well. As we all know, about a month or so ago, Wayne was upset when Kendrick Lamar was chosen to be the headliner for this year's Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans. Okay, so Kendrick, he mentions Wayne in one verse saying, I used to bump the car to 3. I held my rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Okay, now this morning, Wayne responded back to Kendrick in his post saying, man, what the F did I do? I just be chilling and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. I beg you all. No one really wants destruction. Not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. On me. Love. Kendrick also name dropped Snoop Dogg as well. In one verse, Kendrick spits, Snoop posted Tailor Made. I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it. It was only right for me to let it go. Okay, now, Snoop, of course, he had to respond because, like I said, Kendrick name dropping all of these MCs, he got receipts, okay? Snoop, he responded saying, K-Dot new album GNX fire. Okay, it was the edibles, West King. All right. Now, again, on this record.
Snoop, Snoop is going to be... Now, listen, this is also a message to you young kids out there because I don't have to speak to the older cats out there. Y'all know. Snoop is stamped. He's official. He's real. And he's also West Coast. So Snoop is going to take the higher road. I think Kendrick, this album, Grand National GNX, this album is... in my opinion, this is a classic. This is a no skipper. From beginning to end, all 12 songs. A salute to Tupac Shakur. A salute to Nas. Justin Hunt just made a video about how he's saying that this is a rendition of Machiavelli. And I can't argue with Justin Hunt, man. Y'all know Justin Hunt. Salute to Justin Hunt, man. He's been in the game forever. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go to one of his videos here in a second. But there's a lot of so when it comes to the Super Bowl show in New Orleans, you got Jay-Z and Roger Goodell trying to figure out who to have perform at the Super Bowl halftime show every year. Obviously, without a shadow of a doubt, Kendrick Lamar was the biggest artist in 2024. The biggest song, hit song that hip hop song, like straight up hip hop songs with the plural, we've seen in a long time. And it also just so happened to be because of a beef between him and arguably one of the biggest of all times, the greatest of all times, Drake. And he destroyed Drake. So there's a lot of hype still spinning out there in the ethos about Kendrick Lamar. So naturally, on a business side, you want to allow the biggest thing going right now to perform in order to draw in the biggest crowd you can get. And that's Kendrick Lamar, hands down. Now, on another note, it's in New Orleans. The halftime, the Super Bowl is going to be held in New Orleans. You think of New Orleans, you think of artists. There's only one person that you could say that could perform to represent New Orleans in New Orleans, and that's Lil Wayne. So Lil Wayne has the right to feel a certain way about this. Now, some people are saying, Lil Wayne, man, fall back. You're old. And also think about resurgence of your career or revitalizing a career like Tina Turner did when she came back out in her 40s and did What's Love Got to Do With It and all those other hits. You know, Kendrick Lamar, like so many others, are thinking this is another chance to get, or this is an opportunity to have another shot at being the biggest artist in the world, like a Tina Turner, or you can say like a Nas with the trilogy of Magic and the trilogy of King's Disease. Even though people are still slipping on Nas, I don't even know why. Anyways, that's another story for another day. Anyways, let's go to another video. Y'all hold tight. All right, I'm getting this from Chig Smooth.
Chig Smooth. Hey, Chig Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Moving foul. Now, whether or not you guys agree with it, that's up to you. But this is Kendrick's way of letting people know that he sees the fuck shit and he's not letting it go. He called out Lil Wayne for constantly crying for not being selected to perform at the Super Bowl. Wayne has expressed being disappointed that he wasn't chosen about 3 times now. So much so that even Wayne fans are telling him, bro, chill, this moment is not about you. Like, go relax somewhere else.
Your words turn into arms and held me up when I tried to fall back. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown, and for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position, like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that, but I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot, and that stage, and that platform, in my city. And so it hurt a whole lot. But y'all are fucking amazing. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all. And that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, it broke me, and I'm just trying to put me back together, but My God, have you all helped me. Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family. These are my homies on sports television, everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity. But I'm working on me. And I'm working. So, thank you.
There's been a couple.
So that's a salute from an Army veteran there, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne said he's working on himself, man, and you can't, this guy has been through a lot. You remember Lil Wayne almost died, like 10 years ago, right? When he was in that coma. Lil Wayne has been in the game since 10 years old, since a little boy. And he is New Orleans to the core. New Orleans to the core. Gumbo, Bourbon Street. Excuse me. He's from the know ya. So to be snubbed and to have an attitude or not, to voice an opinion and to feel a certain way about it. Some people say, oh, he's in his feelings. Yeah, wouldn't you be in your feelings? Let's say you're from Asheville, North Carolina, the hottest MC from Asheville, North Carolina, Hendersonville, whatever. And they have the Super Bowl. Now, we know this is not going to happen because the logistics. Asheville's in the mountains. They, population, all that stuff. But I'm just hypothetically speaking. And they got the Super Bowl there, and everybody knows it's in Asheville. And you're the hottest artist that ever came from Asheville, and you're still relevant. Lil Wayne is still relevant. Now, but they call in, Justin Bieber. And I'm not comparing Justin Bieber to Kendrick, but I'm trying to paint the picture here. When somebody comes to your hometown, you're the hottest person in that town, and they're not calling you to perform, they're calling somebody else, you're gonna feel a certain type of way about it. That's just the reality of the whole situation. So again, salute to Lil Wayne. Salute to Kendrick. Kendrick is killing it right now, y'all. If y'all hadn't heard that new album, I'm gonna say that's a 5-micer. That's 5 mics, no skipper. 5-micer, you name it. From top to bottom, Justin Hunt says it's a rendition of Machiavelli. Now he does have a song on there, The Gardener or something, The Man in the Garden. Tupac I don't want to say Tupac impersonation. He channeled Tupac on that song. Let me see the name of the song. I don't want to get it wrong here. I think it's called The Man in the Garden. Y'all hold tight. Don't go anywhere. Don't move. Stay in your seats. I gotta, you know how it is when you got an iPhone here. Let's see. Man at the Garden. He got that song. No, Man at the Garden. That's the Nas. That's the Nas one mic. Sounds just like one mic. It sounds wonderful. That's Man at the Garden. Reincarnated. That's the one I'm thinking about. He sounds exactly like Tupac on that one. I'm talking Tupac could have took the same beat and ran with it. Just jog on it, a 2-step, a skip on it. You name it. Ride a bicycle, treadmill. When you listen to a certain beat, you can picture the artist on there. His raps or her raps. It remind me, in my mind, I see a person like jogging on it or skipping on it. You know what I mean? But just riding the track. You know what I mean? And then he has one, Dodger Blue. That's another one that sounds kind of like it's a LA. The whole album is fire, y'all. It's fire. I'm loving it. Let me go to one more place here, and then I'm going to call it quits. Y'all, hit that like. I'll be back in a second. All right, so I'm getting this from No Life Shack. Let's get right into it here at the 138 mark.
And then, the person this video is about, Weezy F Baby. Kendrick had a line in there where he basically said, I was a big fan of Wayne. I used to listen to the Carter 3 with my rollie up. But the irony, I think my success with the Super Bowl and everything I'm going through let Lil Wayne down. Basically, because Wayne, he felt like Wayne didn't really show support to him with getting the Super Bowl performance. Instead, Wayne got on the internet saying how disappointed he was, saying how hurt he was. I don't think I ever heard Wayne say congratulations to Kendrick. If I'm wrong, fight me. But that's just how Kendrick felt. He felt like Wayne didn't really show support to him getting the performance. It's like Wayne kind of trying to make the moment about him when it's Kendrick's moment. And if I recall, we done had the Super Bowl in New Orleans like two, three times. Wayne, if they didn't choose you in your prime, what makes you think they gonna choose you this year, nigga? After the year Kendrick had? You think they gonna choose you over Kendrick? Boy, you know the Super Bowl all about money. You know all that's about money, Wayne. Kendrick having a crazy run. Man, me personally, I thought Kendrick was gonna bring Wayne out during his performance just to show him love. Because Kendrick said on the album, I paid all my homage. I did all that. Me, the comment about Wayne, it wasn't even a diss. It was just Kendrick letting Wayne know, like, nigga, I see what's going on. I hear what's going on. I hear what's being said. So I'm thinking it might have been something else behind the scenes that Kendrick know about that we don't. I don't know. But Wayne versus Kendrick, though, I can't choose, dog. I love both of these artists equally.
Excuse me. I'm gonna stop it right here, y'all. But yeah, people are looking forward to that. You know, you got some negative hate. You know, just people that don't realize what it is. They want to see a Kendrick Wayne, you know, back and forth. They want to see a Kendrick Snoop back and forth. You know, they want to see Kendrick against the world. You know, like Tupac, me against the world. They want to see him crash out. They want to see you have people that love Kendrick, but they secretly want to see him crash out. Yeah, they want to see that. Hey, why not? It's all entertainment. That's the world we're living in today, though. We're living in a world where you can get on the computer and say the most ridiculous stuff. I get comments. I get comments so left field that I'm like, I don't even know how to respond to this, but I'm gonna say something. You know, people just literally either on their phone or on their computer just go from comment to comment to comment, just putting the most ridiculous negative comments they can think of. And those people, I'm sure it reflects in their lives too. But anyways, that's another subject for another day. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Salute to No Life Shaq, Chigs. I think I mentioned Justin Hunt. Salute to Justin Hunt again. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. I'm gonna just sum it up like this. First of all, hit that like, subscribe, share. I'm a writer. I have videos on my page with me writing my latest novel on YouTube. Y'all go and check those out. Check out my books. Just Google my name, Anthony L. Kelly. Don't forget the L. Only one E in Kelly. And check out all of my novels. I write 350-page, 400-page novels. If you are a reader. If you're not a reader, don't worry about it. But I'm gonna sum it up like this, man. Kendrick is hot. He's hotter than fire. On that same note, Wayne is from New Orleans, and this may be his last shot at the Super Bowl. He has a point. If he's mad, he has a point. If he's mad because Kendrick, brought his name up, he has a point. He has the right to feel a certain type of way about it. You know what I mean? He's still a man at the end of the day. You can't just keep hearing things and just not saying anything. Excuse me, not saying anything back. I got this coffee, got me burping. But y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, man. This is Anthony L. Kelly. Like I said, hit that like. Check me out on Amazon. Till next time, I'm out.